And we are back, guys, and we are taking on the divisional playoff game here against the Indianapolis Colts. And I remember that they have a corner out, so that's going to help us a little bit. We're actually going to take a better look at their injuries here. So yeah, all it is Kenny Moore is out. And if they win, he'll be back for the rest of the playoffs. If they lose, then we move on. But none of our people are going to be back. We IR'd them. It was just Corey Clement, but the one that's hurt us the most is losing Denzel Mims. Coming off of a rough game against the Chiefs, where Patrick Mahomes was shredding our defense. I mean, he was just tearing us apart. We couldn't stop anything that they did. We're going to go ahead and get this game started. And whatever it takes is what we're going to try to do to get this win. And we're actually playing in the snow, which is going to make it a lot harder for me. Because being a touch colorblind, everything is going to blend in. So maybe I should have switched to the Gotham Blacks, but we're going to try our best here. Snow's going to be really good here for the Colts being the away team. And I'm going to guess that's Jacoby Brissett. No, Jameis Winston. 4,000 yards through the air, 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Winston coming back with a phenomenal career here. Revival with the Colts. Something we're going to really want to keep our eyes on is how they pass this ball around. Marcus May getting in on the tackle with Hutchinson. Make sure that that run didn't go anywhere. And that's going to be a 2nd and 7. Jets coming in and press coverage here. CJ Mosley trying to get in here to get pressure on Winston. And he gets a hell of a reception there by Pittman Jr. Unable to break that one up there. Mosley not able to get back there to give enough disruption there. And here comes Blake Cashman trying to get in, but he can't. Just about getting that sack. Winston really recognizing these blitz formations by the Jets. He's done his homework. Now the Colts coming out what looks like to be in a running formation. Got a little bit of motion by the tight end here. Marcus Williams trying to get in there, get stuffed up, and they're going to get another first down. Looking like the Colts are just going to take this game like the Chiefs did. CJ Mosley actually coming in. He was supposed to stay out and defend, but I think he was really thinking there was going to be a run play there. Motion by the running back. Marcus May trying to make his way in. CJ Mosley with the stop. Jameis Winston 4 for 4 on this drive. The Jets defense again starting out this game pretty much on nap time. Got Marcus Williams here down in the middle linebacker spot. And he's going to take it out to that other side, and he's going to get hit hard. Merlin Mack getting whacked there. Marlon Mack getting caught up and tripped by one of the O-linemen and doesn't get much on that play. It is 3rd and 2. Looking like this Jets defense just having a hard time, and they're the healthy side of the ball. Blake Cashman tries to get the hit, but Marlon Mack going to extend that arm forward, and he's going to get a 1st down. Jets just really not having a good playoff go here. Marlon Mack going to get more yards on the play there. And it really looks like a lot of the success of this team is coming from that offensive line just bullying defenders out of the way. Marlon Mack not going to get much on that one, though. Finally getting stuffed up a little bit, making it a 3rd and 5 situation. The Jets coming in showing a heavy press coverage. Timon trying to break through, but could not get there. And the Colts are going to take the field goal here. Getting points on their opening possession. Jameis Winston finally missing a pass. It's still a very good drive by this Colts offense. Now the Jets are going to get possession here. Making it out to about the 30 or the 28-yard line. Trying to get to the 30. Now comes the offense here. Justin Fields coming off a 4-interception game, but only 9 throughout the season. Almost 4,000 yards and 31 touchdowns. Really showing off that arm and hopefully able to get somewhere this game. Going to be a little bit harder with weather conditions. But we know that they have a cornerback out. And then with Justin Houston and DeForest Buckner on that line. And Alvin Kamara gets a huge run right away up the gut for 14 yards. And that was a beautiful run starting out the drive with Kamara. And like I said, with Denzel Mims being out, we got to really play next man up mentality. Worked for his last game, but Alvin Kamara going to get hit in the back with a loss of 2. Here's a play action and can't quite get the ball out before the pressure gets there, making it a 3rd and 12. Colts defense looking just as hard to beat as their offense. And there's an interception to a play that was supposed to go to Flowers. And Fields unable to make the tackle, and that's a pick 6. And that is a pick 6 there for the Colts. So really not looking good for this New York Jets team. Down by 10 before the end of the first quarter. They really got to figure something out here. This playoff run just not looking good. And this is 2 games in a row that Justin Fields has thrown an interception on his opening drive. So the pressure of the playoffs really getting to the kid. Goodwin's going to make it to the 28. And another good return here. Alvin Kamara with the opening handoff here of this drive. It's 3 yards on the play. And with this New York Jets team, they really go for the running game. And Kamara with some room there, and he's going to get a first down. Up to 26 yards now. So that's a 1st and 10 now for the Jets. The running game really waking up here. Trying to avoid the pass game from the looks of it as much as they possibly can and rely on the running back.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Kamara finding a little bit more daylight here, trying to reach forward for the first, but it looks like it's going to be short. It's 3rd and 1. So the Jets coming out here with a fullback in formation. Every team that's seen the Jets video knows what's going on here, and Page gets the first down, powering that fullback and making sure he's a utilized high-end priority to this offense. And Justin Fields under some duress there. Still no complete passes though. 0 for 3 with an interception. Play action pass not working out for them. And another interception where there should have been a little bit of pass interference call. But they're not gonna get it. Receiver getting knocked down. And no PI call. So you can guarantee the Jets are not happy about this one. CJ Mosley getting trapped on the line. And it looking like this game could possibly be over for the Jets if they do not hold them to at the very most a field goal here. Colts coming out in a 4 wide receiver bunch. And a quick pass, and Denzel Ward with an interception of his own. Denzel Ward going down the sideline, and that is a touchdown. Denzel Ward here in MetLife Stadium, getting the momentum to shift a little bit now for the New York Jets. Jameis Winston showing Jameis Winston things here. Denzel Ward just playing excellent man coverage. So now the score is 7-10. Jets back into this game. Justin Fields has yet, though, to complete a pass on the offense. They've had to rely on the run game and now rely on the defense to even score points. The Colts going to bring this one out of the end zone. He's going to get stopped at about the 21-yard line. And the defense coming back out. We're going to see what the Colts decide to do. They look like they're in more of a run formation. And the Jets stop the run there. Only a gain of a yard. And they're going to come back out in a 3 wide receiver set. Cashman going, looking, thinking that he was going to go for that underneath over there, but as soon as he pops out, they end up dumping it down to the middle of the field. CJ Mosley trying to get through the line, but this offensive line of the Colts is very strong, and Cooks is down. not good for the Jets, needing all the help in the pass rush game that they can get. Marcus Williams going to get the tackle here and just barely stop the first down, but now you're looking at a more likely run situation. Something the Jets have not been doing too good in the playoffs at stopping. And that's another successful run. Williams can't get him on the tackle. Troy Apke actually in for the tackle. A shoulder strain for the D tackle Cooks here. Looks like they're going to keep him out. Williams in the middle linebacker spot. And that's going to be a completed catch there by the tight end, and the guy's not going down. So now the Jets into a man coverage look here, really squeezing that line together. And that is a catch. Sean Austin unable to keep up with the guy that he was supposed to cover. The Jets just not looking that good. And finally forcing another incompletion by Winston. That's going to bring up a 3rd and inches. And here comes the line, but he's going to get the first down. Marlon Mack just able to get enough momentum, even with the D-line crashing down on him. The crowd trying to get into this game and help the Jets out. CJ Mosley with a big hit there on Mack, who was trying to follow his blocker. And a knocked away pass. LaShawn Austin just stares at it instead of hustling to the ball to try to make an interception. What a missed opportunity for this defense. Down to Marlon Mack. Mosley misses, and Mack gets another first down. This has to be getting frustrating for the Jets. Unable to stop anything that the Colts have been bringing after them, and unable to get any pressure on Jameis Winston. And LaShawn Austin going to knock the pass away there. Good coverage by the corner. And a wide open tight end there on that play. And now it's 3rd and 3. The Jets are really wanting to hold them to a field goal here, hoping that they can. But as they do for every 3rd down, they hand it to Mack. Are they going to give it to him? No, they're going to say he is short. So they're going to have to take another field goal. Still no offensive touchdowns in this game. It's been both a defensive touchdown for each side. The Jets are going to come out and try to answer the 3 points. Goodwin has the ball. He's been doing pretty good coming back with it, getting past the 25-yard line. And here is no different. He makes it out to almost the 30. You got to think that they really need to get Justin Fields a completion. No completion so far, and 2 turnovers. And finally, Burrows gets open, and he is going to run down the sideline. And he's going to get taken down at about the 17. So, Justin Fields' first completion of the day. After throwing 2 interceptions and a few drop passes, the defense unable to disrupt him this time. as Burris gets down the field and gets them in scoring range after just one play. Alvin Kamara going to bounce the ball a little bit here, find the open hole, and get a few yards out of the run. Which is about what the Jets just kind of want at this point. Make it a shorter field. They're coming down into the 2-minute warning here. But Alvin Kamara is going to find some room on this play as well, and it's going to be a 3rd and 1. The Jets have a few options they can run here. They could have brought out the fullback, but they decide not to. Wide open receiver this time is Wallace, not getting tripped up on the defenders, and that's going to be a New York Jets touchdown, the first offensive touchdown of the game. Justin Fields starting to bounce back, getting a touchdown under his belt now on the game with those 2 interceptions he threw. Hopefully trying to knock the cold off of him. Not the greatest weather conditions for this young quarterback to be playing in. Doesn't really play in the snow too much, even though it's been the Jet. He's in New York where there's a lot of snow. New Jersey where there's a lot of snow. There never seems to be snow. The Jets making an adjustment here on the defense before the snap. And a big hit there. Mosley and Apke stopping the tight end from getting any further. But now the Colts are going to try to answer. And now we're inside of the 2-minute warning. You got to wonder how the Colts are going to proceed to attack this Jets defense that has seemingly not stopped them. Besides, when it comes to the red zone, and that's an incomplete pass stripped out there. And that brings up a 3rd and short. You got to wonder if they're going to get a Mac to get this first down or if they're going to pass it here. And they're going to go for the pass, and Timir Jr. on the tackle. But they do manage to get the first down. And a lot of fancy moves there by Mac to get them back into scoring range. Running down the clock as they go as well. And a wide open receiver. Blown coverage there by the Jets. And the Colts are going to take the first of their 3 timeouts here. Try to kind of think it over. Not liking the formation that they're seeing here from this New York defense. You got to think there's going to be a lot of pressure coming in here from these Jets. Trying to make sure that they can make him feel as uncomfortable as possible. Hutchinson gets past, but trips from the conditions of the weather. And that's going to be another timeout by the Colts after the huge sack back at the 18-yard line. So that makes it 2nd and goal now. Giving the Colts actually, I think being further back gives them a wee bit more of an advantage. They have a guy open on the left side, and he's going to walk out of bounds. And into the hands of Denzel Ward again. And Denzel Ward has an open lane. Just straight down the field. Denzel Ward starting to showboat. He's getting caught up to, but it does not matter. Denzel Ward with his 2nd pick 6 of the game. This one for 85 yards. And just a wee bit to the outside of where Jameis Winston was trying to get the ball. And that is a huge play for the Jets, now taking over with a good margin, making it now a full scored game, but he misses the extra point. Missed extra point by the Jets, so the score is going to remain 13-20. Down by a touchdown now are the Colts. 27 seconds left on the clock with one timeout remaining. You really got to think of how they're actually going to play this one out. Jets coming in some press coverage and looking like a blitz. But the coverage backs off, drops it down to Mack, but Mack can't get to the sideline, so they're going to have to use the last of their 3 timeouts and hope that maybe they can get one big play here before half. And that's a completion to the tight end. He gets a first. 13 seconds on the clock. They're going to hurry up. CJ Mosley going to wrap him up for the tackle there. Each team with 2 interceptions now. Denzel Ward showing up with that man coverage on why we keep him around and pay him the big cornerback money. So only 62 yards through the air for us and only 50 yards on the ground. The Jets really haven't had much of a possession of the ball. The Colts have been doing really good at draining the clock down and keeping it out of the hands of Justin Fields and Alvin Kamara. You got to think the Jets got to figure something else out for this second half so they can try to pull it away and make it a 2-score game right out the gate. Make it much harder for these Colts to come back. And Goodwin trying to get a spin in there, but he's taken down at the 21-yard line. So out will come the Jets. Justin Fields trying to make sure that he secures this ball a little bit better than he did in the first half. Looking to do no interceptions this half of the game. And a nice little screen pass is a great way to start it out. Alvin Kamara with a juke and tries to get some extra yards. But still a 39-yard run there by Alvin Kamara after grabbing that ball from that dump-off screen. Perfectly executed and perfectly timed by Justin Fields and Alvin Kamara in this offensive line. The ball to Kamara again, and he's going to try to run it up the gut, and he's going to get about 4 yards on this one. He's going to make it a second down. Kamara going to follow in behind the lineman, but he's not going to pull up a block. Which makes it 3rd and 2. Jets coming out with a 3 wide receiver set here. And missed blocks there. Nobody blocks, but Burrows gets the run there to get the first down. Very lucky that he got it because there were 2 defenders in there coming head first for him. And they were coming in quick. Just getting no blocks there, which is one of the things that Denzel Mims did so well for this offense to give them opportunities, was pulling up some big blocks for not only Alvin Kamara, but some of those screen passes that they've run. He's going to throw it out to Burris, and he gets it. And that's going to be down at the 5-yard line. Burris with a 31-yard reception, showing it's a good thing we did not trade him away during free agency and offseason. And there's somebody at my door, guys. I will be right back. Alright, guys, I'm sorry about that. I am back. So it is a 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Jets looking for their 2nd offensive touchdown here of the game. And Alvin Kamara gonna run it in for a touchdown. The Jets offense capitalizes and scores with a nice touchdown run for Alvin Kamara, making sure that he gets his touchdowns. And this time we do not miss the extra point. We actually get it. Cashman trying to break through to get a big hit, but gets blocked up. So the Colts are going to take over at the 25-yard line. We're hoping for this Jets defense to sort of wake up a little bit here in the second half. CJ Mosley not able to break off of that block. The Childman Jr. does, and he gets the stop. The Colts coming out in a 2 wide receiver set here. And they're going to pitch it. Instead of going down the middle like they have, Marcus May, the only guy that's going to catch up to him, and make the stop. Nice play by the Colts there, catching the Jets off guard. Figuring that they thought they were going to come in here and try to stop them from running it up the gut, which this time they do. And he's going to lose a yard on that play, bringing up 2nd and 11. Jets coming in here showing a blitz, and they do. Marcus May not able to stop the pass. Jameis Winston looking for a roughing the passer, but he is not going to get it. That's a new set of downs now for the Colts. And Max bouncing off of people here to get a good amount of yards on that run too. Just the story of this Jets defense today is broken tackles and inability to stop the run. Here on a pass, it's gonna be a really quick pass. Pittman gonna get that one. And that's just gonna get thrown away. Could be considered a intentional grounding, but they're not gonna call it. It's the computer, and they'd never intentionally ground the ball. He's going to find a guy on the side there. And Williams is going to stop him. 3rd and goal at the 10. And you got to think that this Colts team wants to come away with more than just a field goal. And Jameis Winston all day to throw, but doesn't get rid of it. Robertson coming in for the sack. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And they are going to go for the field goal. Just take the points that they can. This defense doing good in the bend but don't break situations, but we'd like to see them do more coming down the field to stop those really quick passes. So the Colts still within a score, and they're going to want to try to get this ball away from the Jets, who very heavily are focusing on that Alvin Kamara run game. Goodwin shedding a tackle there and getting out to about the 27, 28 yard line. Having a good day on returns for him. And the Jets offense going to come out here. Alvin Kamara lined up in the back. 3 tight ends and 1 wide receiver. And O.J. Howard unable to get his arm out there to pull that one in. So now coming out in a 3 wide receiver set. The Jets are electing to try to run the ball up the gut with Kamara, but he is not going to get anywhere. He's going to get stopped. And now the Jets are going to have to pull into a bag of tricks to stay out on the field. These weather conditions not helping anybody catch anything. And Flowers is the target, but he gets picked off again for a 3rd time this game. Justin Fields is picked off by lurking defensive players. That one was the safety, Malik Hooker, just reading it like a book. And now the Colts are going to take over in great field position. Back within scoring range right away off that pick. But not getting anywhere on that run. The D-line finally starting to step up a little bit. Quentin Williams trying to get past. Marcus May trying to knock the ball loose, but it does not work. The tight end is going to bring that one in. And that is going to be yet again a Colts 1st down. And the Jets are going to get there for the sack. Quentin Williams really trying to bully his way through. But it's Tamir Jr. that's going to make the sack on that one. And that brings up 2nd and 17. The Jets starting to get a little bit more vicious when it comes to that D-line. And they're starting to throw these really quick passes again. I haven't seen much of Shaquem Griffin in that backfield, though. Being one of their better speed rushers, and that is a touchdown for the Colts. And they are going to bring it within a score, and they're actually going to go for the 2-point conversion, which I don't blame them. They've had a lot of luck on the ground, but not this time. Taman coming in off of that injury and making sure that he gets stuffed up there. So down by 5 points now. All the Jets need to really do is try to milk the clock as much as they possibly can. And not much running there on that one. Trying to get a turnaround down the field, but gets stopped at the 23. And that's going to end the quarter. Just 5 points separating these two teams. And it's going to be a handoff to Kamara. And he's going to just about get a 1st down. Alvin Kamara finding a big hole here. And Alvin Kamara in the zone now in this game. A terrifying place for him to be against this defense because they've been having problems stopping him up until this point. And another screen pass to Kamara. He's going to hurdle a down guy and just about push forward for a 1st. Colts defensive coordinator and head coach not looking too happy right now. This Jets team is starting to drive down the field, finding their way on offense. And Alvin Kamara going to get another first down on the ground. He's now up to 83 yards, trying to get another 100-yard game here in the playoffs.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And Kamara's going to get taken out behind the line, so it's going to knock him out of the zone.
It's a loss of a yard.
And with him being fatigued, you see Jordan Howard coming onto the field now. Jordan Howard not getting much on that. He's going to get knocked back. Another 3 yards. Making it a 3rd and 14 for this New York Jets offense. You got to wonder if they have any tricks in the book. They've tried these a few times. And Burris is going to get it. Rios. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Burris? Has to be Burris. He's going to get the first down. Alvin Kamara back out on the field, looking full health again. Kamara going to cut up through the middle, finding a hole. And he's almost at his 100 yards. 3 yards off. Jordan Howard now on the field on this play. Jordan Howard finding a hole. Jordan Howard reaching, but down at the 2-yard line. Getting all of these backs involved. Jordan Howard on the field again on this play. They're going to give it to the fullback, and he's going to truck his way in to the end zone. So even the fullback getting a touchdown this game. And that's going to put the Jets back up within a 2-score game. Indianapolis has a little over 5 minutes to get 2 scores. But they've had no luck with getting touchdowns this whole game. It's been field goal after field goal. They've got to do something to turn this around. They did get an offensive touchdown their last drive. But the defense not doing much to help them out now. Unable to stop that Alvin Kamara run. And the Jets know that this is going to be do or die time for the Colts. If they let up a score, they pretty much left them stay in the game with 3 timeouts still as well. Mosley not able to recognize a little bit of a slant pattern there, but he was on the coverage and misses a tackle. And the Colts pretty much abandoning the run game at this point, and T.Y. Hilton, the veteran receiver, showing he's still got some moves, but getting knocked out by C.J. Mosley on that big hit. A target that we haven't seen much of is T.Y. Hilton. Getting up there in years, probably really wants this Super Bowl win. Marcus May gonna force him out. The takeaways for the Jets, they're number 1 in takeaways, and they only have 2 on the day. And it's a screen pass. C.J. Mosley sees it and just gets to stopping the defender. And that's going to bring up a big 3rd down. C.J. Mosley now in the zone, which can be rather dangerous for other teams. Blake Cashman just a little too far underneath, thinking it was going to go somewhere else. And now it is 4th and 6. You got to wonder if the Colts are going to try to run it here. This is a formation they've been known to be running it out of, but they do not. They're going to try for a shot downfield, and Marcus May makes the incompletion. Trying to come in with a pick, but ends up knocking it out of his hands instead. And that is a New York Jets football. Turnover on downs. The Colts needed that score. They still have 3 timeouts, but if the Jets get any sort of score here, the game is pretty much over. But Alvin Kamara going to get stuffed up right there and lost for a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
And another attempt, and Kamara's just going to get back to the line.
Justin Houston on the stop.
And this is probably going to bring us down to the 2-minute warning, and it does. The Jets not going to take a snap here. See no reason to with the game as late as it is. Justin Fields starting to take off with it. O.J. Howard, though, open and brings it in on the sideline for a Jets first down. Alvin Kamara going to bounce to the outside a little bit. And the Colts are going to call the second of their 3 timeouts. The Jets just trying to put this game away on ice. They just need one more first down to get it. But Alvin Kamara is going to get stuffed up in the backfield. And I wouldn't be surprised to see some heavy pressure here from the Colts, and they bring it. Justin Fields slips a little bit on the snap, but he gets the first down, and that will probably do it for this game. And the Jets coming out in a neo formation here. And I imagine they're just going to let the clock run down because somebody forgot to hit chew clock. It's close to the end zone, though. You're surprised that the Jets don't run up the score a little bit more. And under a minute to go. The Jets should be able to just chew the clock away here. This should be the last play of the game. And the Jets are going to go to the next round of the playoffs. And there it is. New York Jets 34, Indianapolis 22. And the Jets are going to go to the conference round. And a very defensive game here on both ends. Each side coming up with a pick 6. But the Jets coming up with 2. We're going to see Denzel Ward as a player of the week. Defensive player of the week, I feel like. Colts having 3 takeaways, though. Terrell Cannon and Ashton Davis with upgrades. Not a great defensive playage though, but like not looking that good on defense. The defense looked very lackluster for a team that's number 1 in turnovers. And now we're going to see who we play in the conference to try to go to the Super Bowl. And we will be taking on the Cam Newton New England Patriots. We're going to look at weekly awards here, and there is Denzel Ward with his 2 pick sixes and 3 tackles. Cam Newton with a really good game there. Of course, as always, we're going to have to watch out for Cam running down the field during plays. Let's go ahead and talk to our offensive coordinator about our game day strategy. They won't have Sony Michel, though. So they don't have their starting running back. See if there's any coach XP we want to spend here. Not seeing anything that I really want to do. Maybe some free agency. I hit the O-line. Defensive backs. Defensive line. We'll hit wide receivers, because if there is a good wide receiver that comes up, I would like to get us a better number 1 wideout. And I will say, if Denzel Ward does not get a bump in his dev trade, I am going to manually give him one, considering he had 2 pick sixes that last game. And I want to see what his season stats were. So he got 4 interceptions all year, 3 tackles for loss, 4 deflections, 34 passes allowed. Maybe he's just not as good as I think he is. I mean, he does get consecutively, like, at least 2 picks every season. But he has allowed a lot of catches for us. He actually had a better season last season than he did this year. And didn't get a dev trait. And then CJ Mosley still has that X Factor ability, but he is aging. He is up for contract. And he is going to regress even more after the Super Bowl. So I'm going to have to really consider on if we're going to re-sign CJ Mosley. But let's go ahead and let's get into this game against the Patriots, whom we do very well against. But this year they did beat us once. They do have Stephon Gilmore still. They did bring back Cam Newton. So we're going to see what we can do against this Patriots defense. I guess we're not just playing against their defense, we're playing against their offense too, but our defense is okay. It's our offense during the playoffs that's really been struggling. I still think a lot of that has to do with Denzel Mims being out. We don't have that big body wide receiver there on that side. And let's get opening kickoff going. The Patriots are going to bring this one out. And they're going to get just about out to the 30-yard line at the 27. So a nice return for New England. Pretty okay field position. And here comes Cam Newton, 16 interceptions, 36 touchdowns, over 4,000 yards. Really had his career revive in New England. But anytime we've played against him, we have done a very good job at stopping him and the Patriots' offense. Forcing turnovers and forcing bad decisions by Cam. But that is a nice opening pass by Cam for a first down. Marcus May started the tackle there. I didn't see who else all got involved, but I know there were quite a few players in on that tackle. This is the second time that we've played the Patriots in the playoffs. And that's a sack. Twayman getting in for it. Their defense over there saying, hey, look, we're gonna pick off Justin Fields. He's been throwing nothing but interceptions the whole time in the playoffs. And right over the middle, a beautiful pass by Cam. And that's going to be another first down for Carolina. Wow! For New England. CJ Mosley trying to get in there off of that, but can't quite shed the the blocker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
New England changing their play up here at the line of scrimmage. Empty back set now. And unable to come down with it. Wide open receiver there. And now that's going to make it third down and very short. Cam Newton could probably lean forward there and get that first. With a little bit of motion out to the side. Jets bringing in some pressure, but not enough to get to Cam. But Cam not able to get it down to his receiver. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And they're going to go for the kick at the 36-yard line. And it is no good. Just short. The weather conditions not in the New England's favor. So now the Jets are going to come out for their first possession. Like I said, Justin Fields with all these jitters, throwing interceptions every game. 4 in the first playoff game, 2 in the last one. Try to knock it down to 0 this time. Alvin Kamara with the dump off screen there and just about gets a first down. 8 yards on the run after catch.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Patriots' 49-yard line.
You're going to hand it off to Kamara, who's going to bounce off of one of the linemen and get a first down on that play. See, now this is a time period that these Patriots would probably want Vince Wilfork in his prime against how I run this ball against them right now. Try to get another butt fumble.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
And Wallace not able to hold on to it. A perfect pass in his hands. Cam Newton just over here shaking his head. So now it's going to be 3rd and 3 for this Jets offense. Putting it in the hands of Justin Fields. Trusting that he can get the first. The throw to the middle to Wallace. And this time he holds on to it. And that is a first down. now the New York Jets doing pretty decent at moving the ball against this New England defense. A team they're used to playing twice a year. But this year, the Patriots actually beat us on one because we decided to sim through the rest of that portion of the season. Alvin Kamara shedding off an arm tackle, and that's a fumble by Alvin Kamara. The New England with an injury. Let's see if we can get another look at this play here. We cannot. I don't feel like Kamara actually fumbled, but we can't challenge it. We're going to take a look here on when the ball comes loose. I don't think that's actually a fumble. His knee is down before the ball comes loose, just a millisecond before. And we're not going to get the chance to challenge it, but the booth is going to review it. Because why not, EA? Thanks for giving us the challenge option for nothing. This is a very close look here. And his knee is down, and then the ball comes loose. It's very rare that we've ever seen Alvin Kamara fumble the ball. And the ball is coming back to the Jets. A lucky break there for the New York Jets. It is going to be 2nd and 3. Kamara's going to get hit right away there. No room for him to run. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 situation. Looking like a blitz coming off of that right side. Nowhere to really throw the ball. He throws it. Does he keep his feet in bounds? He does. And the Jets get a first down. The tight end, 3rd string tight end, who hasn't gotten really much time on the field, catches the ball, keeps his feet in bounds. Just a beautiful play in the end zone. Just to take one more really quick look at that play. Justin Fields was going to just throw it away. We were going to take a field goal. We had... Who is this? Ogba on us. I thought he looked... I thought the number looked familiar. I wasn't sure, though. And we just get it out. O.J. Howard actually ends up getting open as well and just standing there and staring at the ball as it flies through the air. But Kuith is the guy that just barely keeps those toes in bounds to get us that touchdown. A beautiful play, and the booth is actually going to review this. It was a close call, but we just reviewed it ourselves and saw that his feet were in bounds. Pylon cam would not have been much help to overturn any decisions there. And the play is going to stand, a New York Jets opening possession touchdown. And we're going to kick the ball away to New England again here. And they're going to get out to the 25-yard line. So here come the New York Jets on their second defensive session. And the Patriots get a completion there. N'Keal Harry.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
There's a flag on this play here. And it is a holding call against the offense. We're going to accept that. And it is now 2nd and 11 for New England. And that is an incomplete pass, throwing out of the sack there for Cam. And a wide open receiver there for Cam to throw it down to. That looked like more.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Patriot first down.
Marcus May kind of scaring the receiver there a little bit. And Mosley coming in after Cam. Cam Newton tries to scramble and get rid of the ball, but it's cross-bodied and he's under quite a bit of duress. It's going to bring up 3rd down. And Deshaun Austin playing in the middle of the field this go around. They're going to waft it down near Marcus Williams, and he's going to pick it off. And Williams is going to move forward here to the 35-yard line. Nobody had touched him when he grabbed it. And Justin Fields going to come back onto the field here after a phenomenal first drive tight end touchdown. Cooks is out again, this time with a dislocated shoulder, so we're going to have to pull him out. And hope that the rest of our D-line can kind of step up. I didn't even know we had an injury off that last play. The motion, pitching it off to Kamara. Kamara going to try to find a few yards. Gets about 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful day that are watching and hanging out with me. And Kamara going to get the ball again. Finds a bit of a hole. Not quite enough to get the 1st down. They're now putting it into the hands of Justin Fields. Who during this playoff run has not looked good. We had a few interceptions over the past 2 games. And our guy doesn't even try to catch the ball? Okay. And no fair catch called, so we're just going to get the big hit in here. Free hit on a New England Patriots player. Here comes Cam Newton again. Trying to put something together here, and he gets a little dump off. LaShawn Austin bounces off of the receiver. And it's not until Cashman comes in to make that tackle that he gets stopped. Mosley getting stuffed up at the line and tripping. And so does their runner. And that's going to make it a 2nd and 3. I thought we were on 3rd down for some reason. And he's probably going to roll. That's probably a 1st. It is. I don't even know who their backup runner is. I just know that Sonny Michel's not playing. Very Apke in the middle linebacker spot this go around. A lot of defensive shifting here from us. Apke not a guy that I would like to have in that spot, though. So now they're starting to get some momentum on the ground. Tackled by CJ Mosley there. Looking for the screen pass, but Cam drops it. Running back recovers it. But it's going to be a 4th and 13. Nowhere for anybody to go on that. And the crowd is going nuts over that play. Goodman back to get the punt, but it goes out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
And Kamara gets a huge hole over the left side there. He's trying to get a little bit of a juke move in, but to no success.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Going to the outside again. Kamara makes a juke an inward juke cut and gets another 10 yards. Really starting to heat up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And now the Jets coming out in another 3 tight end, 1 wide receiver set. Stacked on the right side. But it's a pass. Herndon getting the catch. And Herndon with a first down. So really seeing this Jets team light up now. Able to start moving the ball more efficiently. Nowhere to throw the ball for Fields. The wide receiver trips and nobody else getting open. And that's a 9-yard sack. These snowy conditions making it really hard for these receivers to keep their footing. Alvin Kamara wide open. And he's going to bring us back within a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 7, sorry. Situation. Making it a much more manageable 3rd down. And Burrow's not able to bring it in. Just about has it, but the middle linebacker shakes him up. The Jets are going to have to go for a field goal. And it is just barely good. And the Jets are going to take the lead 10-0. This is a very familiar sight to how the playoffs went against the Patriots for us last season. If we get to a certain point, we will sim the rest of the game.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Patriots need to get a score here to keep this game in a really manageable situation for them. They're going to try to run it. He finds a hole up the gut, bouncing it back in. And that's going to give him 4 yards. And the Jets making an adjustment here at the line. Troy Apke noticing where that ball was going and getting down to secure the tackle. That makes it a 3rd and 3. They are coming out in a 3 wide receiver, 1 running back set. Jets looking like they're going to bring the house in, and they are, and that is an incomplete pass by Cam. So now the Patriots are going to punt it on 4th and 3. Goodwin going to call for the fair catch there, being kind of surrounded by New England Patriots players. And the offense is coming back out onto the field. Alvin Kamara's going to get it, but he gets tripped up behind the line. Can't get forward anywhere. The block kind of shoving them into Kamara.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Alvin Kamara with a run up the gut. And a nice run for a first down, and that puts Kamara in the zone. No, maybe not. No, that was only our second run. I'm thinking of the screen pass we opened up the game with. And up the gut again is Kamara, but nowhere to go. Gets maybe 2 yards if he's lucky. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
And Stephon Gilmore with an interception. Lurking there, watching for it, knew what he was doing, baited out the pass. Started to come forward and dropped right back into that spot. Hence why he is one of the best corners in the league. Cam Newton under a lot of pressure there, so he just kind of gets rid of it, trying to get it to his guy in the middle of the field, but no luck for him. Jets coming out, showing a press coverage and squeezing that line together pretty tight. And here's the run, and Marcus May and then Troy Apke in on the stop. So in typical Jets fashion, they look like they're bringing more pressure on this play. Trying to force some really bad decisions by Cam, but CJ Mosley loses his guy. Can't keep up with him. And Keene getting that first down. Now the Patriots driving, looking like they could possibly get a score on this drive. And are they going to get the snap off? They do. Right before the 2-minute warning. And they are in field goal range by far, and a very good scoring range here at this point. The Jets defense trying to hold on. CJ Mosley coming in for some pressure, and Shaquem Griffin getting back there. And getting the sack. And not allowing a touchdown, or a first down. And the Jets are going to call the first of their 3 timeouts here to stop the clock and give their offense some time to be able to get down the field. And they get the field goal. It's good. So the score is now 10-3, down by a touchdown, but the Jets are wanting to get another score before the end of the half. More than enough time to do it. Let's see what they can do here on offense. A nice run by Goodwin. Trying to get a spin, but Shaquem Griffin in the way. They get out to the 32-yard line, and that's very nice starting field position off of a kickoff. And almost intercepted again. New York Jets. Bozeman is out. Getting injured on the play. Not something that we're wanting to see this late in the quarter. Or in the half. Justin Fields just kind of throwing it away. I'm not sure if that was a throwaway or a very inaccurate pass. And our starting left guard getting injured. We're going to go ahead and bring him in. It's just a bruised shoulder, something he should be able to play through. New England look like they're going to bring a ton of pressure here, not allowing any yards on this drive so far. But we're going to get it to Burris, and he's going to bring it in, and the Jets going to go into a hurry-up. Justin Fields just going to get rid of it after stalling some time there. Quite a bit of time off the clock. Really nobody getting open or having an ability to get open. Stephon Gilmore shutting down that right side of the field. But Alvin Kamara is going to run, and he's going to just walk out of bounds here, 1 yard off of the first. Jets coming out with 3 wide receivers here. Making some adjustments at the line. Burrows gets open. And he's going to get a first down. And the Jets are going to call the second of the 3 timeouts. They have 1 remaining. So pretty decent clock management here by the New York Jets and their offense. Stephon Gilmore out of the zone. Wallace is our guy over on that side. But Alvin Kamara, but he's going to step out of bounds, and I think that's a lot. No, that's still a gain. Alvin Kamara very smartly getting out of bounds on that play. The Jets with a screen pass, but nobody blocks. And they're going to spike the ball here with 6 seconds left instead of calling the timeout for the 3rd down situation. And the Jets can't get it. They missed the field goal. McLean on his 2nd miss in 2 weeks. So now the Patriots are going to come out with 2 seconds left. Wonder what they're going to go for here. Jets bringing all their guys back. Making sure that if they're going to go for something big, they're not going to get it. And that is an incomplete pass for Cam Newton. And that's how we're going to end the first half. A back and forth defensive fight here. Each team with an interception, and each team not having a whole lot of success on offense. So here comes the kickoff of the second half. Jets are going to open it up with the ball. Goodwin's going to come out, but he's only going to get to about the 23-yard line. So not a great return by him this go around. Now the Jets need to figure something out to try to get another score and try to pull away from New England. They almost had it, but missed the field goal from 51 yards out, but they made the 50-yarder earlier. The wind was just not in their favor. Wallace with the reception, and he's going to get open. Wallace is going to have a ton of room to run, and Wallace is going to get in for the New York Jets touchdown. What a quick snap and throw play by Justin Fields, recognizing the blitz is coming in at him and seeing Wallace open right away. That one spot where Denzel Mims is normally sitting, they actually pull Stephon Gilmore from that side and don't keep him over there on the Jets' new number 1, who's going to outrun their corner every time. So Wallace with a huge 73-yard receiving touchdown, and the defense is excited. The crowd is hyped. The Jets are pulling away now by 3 scores. No, 2 scores. 2 scores. Learn to count, irony. And New England going to take over for their first possession. The Jets took little to no time off the clock, though, so New England doesn't really have to rush around so much. But that is a sack by Shaquem Griffin. Untouched. coming off of that edge. Man, where did he come? I didn't even see him get in there. Yeah, basically untouched. The play action stalling just enough time for Shaquem to get in there. He gets pushed a little bit. It gets off of that defender very quickly. I never saw that coming. Like, I really didn't. Normally I can see where my blitzes are going to hit from, but that was not one. Team Griffin showing why he's still in our rotations. And that's a huge screen. I actually didn't see the screen develop, but it's not going to matter. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th and 3. All the Jets really need to do here is get a touchdown, and we can pretty much sim to the end of this game, guys. Goodwin not going to have anywhere to go. Like, they got to secure Wallace better. Like, boom. Okay, they did better that time. They did better. They only got 2 yards. But I did not see that very quick pass where I thought I was going to throw a pick before I ended up having Wallace get broken open on that huge play. Alvin Kamara going to cut back in and try to find some more room, and he doesn't. It is now a 3rd and 4 situation for this New York Jets team. Looking to get back to the Super Bowl, but hoping to win this year. Losing to Dallas in a very close 1-point game last Super Bowl. Justin Fields is going to run with it and take a slide here. Avoiding the contact, making sure he doesn't give anything up to New England. But getting the first down nonetheless by Fields. Doing very good at conserving this game, only with the 1 interception by Stephon Gilmore on a really terribly read pass. Kamara blown up behind the line for a loss of probably 2. The Jets' passing game has been heating up here, though, in the second half. And Kamara not getting yards again, losing a few more. Not seeing any pressure coming in off of the defense. Burris is gonna get this one as well. Finding ways to get open today. Our new slot wide receiver, our fill-in slot wide receiver, while our regular slot wide receiver is actually playing number 2. And gets it down to Flowers, and he holds on to it. I think that's Flowers' first reception of the day. Really hurting him to be out of that slot position, but helping us keep it open enough to get Wallace open. And going up high to bring that one in. The Jets going to run it with Alvin Kamara, who's going to get grabbed coming off of that edge. Just not much room to work there for Kamara on that run. Alvin Kamara starting to look a little fatigued here. But he's going to get a first down. Still looking for a touchdown, though, by Kamara. He just has not had his at least one touchdown a game yet. Jordan Howard with the ball this time, and he's going to try to power forward. He's going to get about a yard. Jordan Howard still in that backfield. 4 wide receivers out, though, for the Jets. And Howard's going to get a hole, and he's going to try his best, but can't get into the end zone. An 8-yard gain for him. And Alvin Kamara back out onto the field. Looking at some blitzes here coming from that top middle linebacker spot. Alvin Kamara's going to get the ball, and he's going to fight in, and that is a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his daily game touchdown. And this kick is good. And the Jets now up by 3 scores. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to change of possession. Interception by Marcus May. We finally get a pickoff. Cam Newton, and we weren't playing it. Penalty by the defense. Run by Justin Fields. A 2nd and 1 and a 3-yard run by Alvin Kamara. We're on the door to scoring again. 1st and 1 and a 1-yard power rush by Jordan Howard. So I'm going to go ahead and jump this forward to the end of the game. I'm going to put this at normal speed, though, because I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, guys, and I will be back. All right, guys, I am back, and it looks like we are going to the Super Bowl for the second year in a row. New England outthrowing us, but not outrunning us by far. Doing more than double their yards on the ground. Final score is New England Patriots 17, New York Jets 38. So they scored a few times once I hit that Super Sim. Justin Fields did throw that one interception that Stephon Gilmore did. Cam Newton with his normal 3 interceptions against this team. When it came to rushing, Alvin Kamara and Jordan Howard both with touchdowns on the day. 2 by Wallace for us through the air, and 1 by the unknown Brand Kuthi, who we signed from the Vikings practice squad. So Marcus Williams, Marcus May, and Troy Apke all with interceptions at the end of that game. 1 forced fumble that was not recovered. Pretty good game by the Jets defense, finally showing up. Justin Fields looking a lot more clean this game than he has in the previous playoff games. Marcus May gets an upgrade. The 30-year-old veteran strong safety that took over for Jamal Adams when he got traded to Seattle. Brett Marth with an upgrade. We definitely want to boost some accuracy because our kicker's accuracy did not seem too great. It's only 72, and he's got one of the strongest legs in the NFL. It's the 99 kick power. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the yearly awards, and that's going to do it for this stream. The weekly awards, Justin Fields gets offensive player, and Troy Apke with defensive player with 10 tackles and an interception. We could take a quick look at the Pro Bowl roster. I really wish, wow, Lamar Jackson got up to a 99. He's in the 99 overall club. I'm really happy we didn't have to play Baltimore. Teddy Bridgewater making it in, along with Jameis Winston. I'm sure we would have had some players in here. Adele makes it in. A.J. Brown makes it in. R. Kelly. Oh boy. We're not going to go over that. J.J. Watt makes it in. Joey Bosa makes it in. Myles Garrett. Nick Bosa. Delaney Hunter. Fletcher Cox. Damian Harrison. Von Miller makes another one, along with Khalil Mack. Tremaine Edmonds. Miles Jack. Willie Gay Jr. Kyle Fulton. Wow, we traded away Brian Poole, and he makes a Pro Bowl. Brock Yassin, Earl Thomas, Minka Fitzpatrick. We had actually traded him away this season, too, because we brought in Patrick Peterson. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. Devin Phillips for the 12-4 Vikings gets MVP. Justin Fields is in the talk at number 7. Coach of the Year, we get number 2. Jameis Winston wins Offensive Player of the Year in the AFC, followed by Lamar Jackson, Derek Carr, and Justin Fields. Patrick Mahomes in the talk. Defensive Player of the Year is Myles Jack. Darrell Cannon makes it into the talk. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we don't have anybody. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we don't have anybody. Best Quarterback, we are at number 10. Best Running Back, Alvin Kamara getting beat this year by Joe Mixon, but at number 2. Best Wide Receiver, I don't think we're going to have, no, because Mims got injured. Offensive Lineman, we actually get Creed Humphrey, our starting center, in for the talk of offensive linemen. J.J. Watt, best defensive lineman. Quentin Williams, after getting that contract signed, he makes it into the top 5. Along with Jalen Tayman. Best linebackers, Willie Gay Jr., Darrell Cannon's in there. And best DBs, Greedy Williams. And nobody for us. Best kicker. Our kicker does make the list at number 8. Is that our rookie kicker? Huh. We do have player upgrades here. It's just Justin Fields. With his ratings, we're going to give him just another normal field general. And he gets 2 throw accuracy deeps, which is something we've been needing for him to get that ball away and down the field. Bringing him up to a 90 deep, a 95 medium, and a 94 short. So we will be taking on the Kyler Murray Arizona Cardinals when we come back to this, possibly later tonight. I don't know yet. But thank you guys so much for watching and joining into the stream. We actually hit 11 views this stream. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button to help me with the algorithm on YouTube. Try to push the channel a little bit more, guys. I really do appreciate all the help. Share it with your friends to get it around to people. Hit the notification bell so that way you know when I go live. And that's going to wrap it up. That might actually wrap it up for today. I'm not sure yet, but I will catch you guys later. Peace.